Welcome to Game of the Week! This week's game is Rygar for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Play this game! So why in the world would you play a game like Rygar over every other game in the world at this moment in time? Well, it's quite easy. Rygar is a very difficult platformer. It kind of has that bit of a Metroidvania aspect to it. The more enemies you fight, the stronger you get, and you are free to explore any of the areas at your discretion. But of course, progress is limited unless you have certain items that will allow you to progress forward, depending on the area you're in. Also, not to mention that this game can be very challenging with the number of enemies that appear in the game, since they all infinitely spawn. As you go through, you can get hints from various big old giant guys and random doors, telling you about what you should do next. And also, depending on the area you go to, they may even give you items that allow you to move forward in the game. You are also able to continue to move forward in the game as you defeat more bosses, as defeating more bosses will allow you to get new abilities and items, allowing you to continue to traverse through the environment. Quite honestly, I really do like the system where you can go ahead and attack enemies to keep getting stronger, because not only do you get stronger, but you're also able to get more health as you defeat more enemies. And also, depending on the collectibles you can pick up, you're able to go ahead and strengthen yourself further, or even heal yourself completely. But I must say, the stronger you get, the easier the game it is, so don't be shy to do a little bit of level grinding, of just staying in place and defeating the same easy enemies over and over and over again. It will be well worth your time. Now, you probably want to hear this story, don't you? So essentially, a great dark evil being called Rygar has taken over the land of Argul, and a dead hero rises from the grave to use his weapon, the Disc Armor, among a variety of other weapons, to stop this great evil. And that's basically the story. I know, you were expecting a bigger plot point. Well, you see, there is no plot point. But that's because the plot point was in the PS2 remake! But we'll talk about that another time. Here's a fun fact. While the hero is called Rygar in the Western release, in the Japanese original, the names Lygar and Rygar both use the same Japanese character, Rai, which implies that the name Rygar was only in reference to the villain, leaving the hero as the legendary warrior with no name. So is the game named after the villain or something? I don't know, it's kind of confusing. But that was Rygar! For the Nintendo Entertainment System, your Game of the Week. And remember to tune in next week for the next Game of the Week. But until then, play Rygar, and I'll see you then.